is very early in the morning. It's not even 5 yet, but both Jagger and I are up. I'm just in the process of starting up my first coffee. I feel like I need 10 already. As you may know, I am starting a fast today. For the next 48 hours, I will not be having anything to eat, and it's a little bit daunting. Yeah, that's definitely what I would say to describe how I'm feeling right now, is definitely daunting. So after school yesterday, when Regina came out and we were waiting on Jagger coming out, we had a little bit of an interesting convo. I can't even remember how it got into it, but it took me by surprise, and well, surprise but not surprise, and I'm going to go into both reasons why. But it came up, I said to Regina, oh, you know, as much as you dislike school right now, you've only got 4 years left. And then she's like, no, it's not, it's 2. I'm like, is it? And I turned and looked at Andrew. He's like, yeah, just, you know, the standard until 16, you know, cut-off point is what she was basically telling me that she wants to do. Now, this kind of puts me in like 2 scenarios, because obviously I would prefer and like it if she stayed on at school. I think it would be beneficial to her. I don't think she quite realises just yet how you know, difficult it will be, you know, getting anywhere in the workforce when you don't, and I'm not saying this for everything, because obviously you don't need a degree, you don't need to go to university for everything, but what I am saying is that yeah, she's obviously got it into her head that she doesn't want to stay on at school, and seems to be quite happy with the idea of doing these jobs that are, you know, retail, food related, that kind of thing, you know, fast food. I don't know, it's been a while since I've been in the workforce, since becoming a carer for, well, literally everybody in my family, because everybody has a little bit of something going on. But yeah, it worries me that she's in this mindset that she would, I don't want to say happily, come out of school and go straight into work, because I don't think she realises the ramifications of that, and how much better it would be for her to stay on at school. So I think that we need to have a little bit of a conversation about that. I'm thinking maybe it might be beneficial to me to write down and give her kind of a visualization, if you will, of the different paths that she could take. Obviously, just regarding these 2 right now, which is 1, staying on at school and maybe going on to university, or going straight into the workplace and I guess start paying her own way, at least a little bit. I'm not saying that I'm going to be, you know, charging her or anything like that, but yeah, she'll definitely have a little bit of a shock when it comes to, you know, how different life is once you leave school and you have to behave as an adult. It was definitely a massive shocker to me. I left school at 16 and went straight into my first job, which was in a city centre cafe. I look back on it quite fondly now. I do. But yeah, at the time, obviously it was two different worlds completely, you know, and kids just do not realise how different the adult world is compared to how cushy, for lack of a better word, schooling is, and also being at university, you know, because you have money thrown at you. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to write everything down so she can visually see what her options are and what will happen given each decision. It would help her to understand, you know, you take this road, these are the pros and cons. You take this road, these are going to be the pros and cons. And ultimately, I can only guide her and I can't live her life for her. So I think that's definitely going to be on the cards at some point soon. The school have already asked her to decide on which subjects she wants to do. So she's done that. I don't know how it's going to pan out, because as I've probably said many times before, Regina has no interest in school, no interest in learning, and when I say none, I mean literally zero. It's quite upsetting to me that that's the case. Regina doesn't care. And that's fine, you know, she's a kiddo, it's fine. But what I'm saying is that she doesn't care right now. So if I give her an outline of how things could potentially look for her, it might make her change her attitude a little bit. Because as things stand right now, she has no motivation, and that is quite concerning. It's concerning to me now as a parent, but it's also concerning to me for how her future is going to look as an adult. My shirt, if you don't remember, I actually bought a pair of pants with this exact print on, fell in love with them, and I bought the shirt and it came yesterday. I actually bought two. This is, what do they call it? Like it's got poppers between the legs, like a leotard kind of thing. And yeah, this is love. Oh my god, it's completely craziness. It's not something like I've ever worn before, this kind of print. But yeah, I love it, and I honestly cannot get enough of this particular print. It fits pretty well. It's slightly snugger than I was anticipating. But that's fine, I don't mind. It's not causing any issues, it's not making it uncomfortable or anything like that. But even though this is an XL, yeah, the sizing is pretty small on the scale. But yeah, I love this thing. And I can't wait to wear them. I'm going to keep this one on now. I've just showered, so I'm about to do my hair, do myself up just a little bit today, in order to help my fast go, because the better I feel, the more I will want to stick with the fast, if that makes sense. Yeah, like the better I feel, the more easier it will be for me mentally not to eat. So I am going to try and keep myself as distracted as possible by wearing this fun business. And just maybe, I haven't decided yet, but maybe doing my nails. We'll see. I do have a pretty fun set that I've had for at least a year, and I've never used them because even though I do like them, I can't, you know, there's nothing that I would really wear that would match with it. But this shirt definitely screams these particular nails. So I think maybe I might put some nails on. We'll check in a little while. This is the same shirt, but obviously off. You can see what I mean with the poppers / fasteners at the bottom. If I was going to go swimming and maybe I was just a little bit thinner, I would try and get away with wearing something like this for sure. But I did buy some other clothes as well. I know I'm not supposed to be buying clothes. I'm sorry I have to walk so far away from the camera. There isn't a lot of space just now. This is the other shirt I bought. I absolutely love this print. I have a skirt that is very similar to this, but the print is slightly smaller. Again, with the poppers at the bottom, I don't know how this one is going to fit. I'm going to assume it's more or less the same. It's got a slight band at the neck, and you can clearly see that it is see-through. So I'm going to have to wear, I don't know, it depends on how confident I'm feeling. If I'm feeling super confident, I might just wear my sports bra beneath it. If I'm not feeling all that confident, I might have like a thin spaghetti strap beneath it. But yeah, I saw this and yeah, fell in love. Another shirt that I bought, hold on, there we go, I'm holding it up wrong, is this one right here. It's so pretty. I love this detail right here. The material is all like this, and including the main part on the torso. I love this. It's designed to be off the shoulders. Again with the poppers. It's part of the Sheen Vacay range. So pretty. I actually bought this in a lilac colour as well for Regina, because as you may or may not know, she really likes purples and lilacs right now. And last but not least, oh, there is one other thing, but it's right there, I'll show you in a sec, is these kind of combat style shorts. I don't know why I said it like that, shorts, with the pocket at the back. I saw these and I know that a lot of pictures online are photoshopped, but I thought, oh my gosh, that person's behind looks amazing, so I'm gonna get these for me. I'm probably gonna use them mostly for like working out, that kind of thing, maybe yoga if it's feeling hot. There's the Sheen SXY tag. I don't know what range that's supposed to be a part of. Sexy maybe. But
But yeah, absolutely fell in love with these, and some of the prices on Shein are amazing. So the last thing that I bought was this 2000 milliliter water container. My previous one from Sasema got another like tear somehow in the plastic. I have no idea. Maybe I was just sucking on it too hard and literally broke the plastic. I have no idea. No explanation for that whatsoever, but clearly at some point I broke the bottle. This has a little flippy top, good mouthpiece, some inspo stuff on the front. Don't really need that because I love drinking water, and it also came with, obviously it's got the handy handle. Sorry, there's like tons of seagulls suddenly appeared like out of nowhere through the window. It's like the birds, but with seagulls. What is going on right now? That's so weird. It's weirding me out a little bit. It came with a straw for some reason. I don't know what that's about. And it also came with these plastic pieces. Again, no idea what this is supposed to be for. And it also came with, like, I guess cute stickers. Not gonna use those, but they are kind of sweet. I've not even washed it out yet, so that's another thing on my many things of my to-do list that I'm probably not going to be able to get done at least this weekend. I'm gonna maybe try and concentrate on getting some laundry done because I haven't been able to over the past couple of days. But anyway, yeah, we're not gonna focus too much on housework, and I'm gonna try and focus much more on myself and having another coffee. I have dried off my hair quite nicely, just giving it a little bit of a straighten, and yeah, it's come out quite nice. But I've also filled up my water bottle, and I'm hoping that it lasts longer than the previous one. If this works out good, I might actually buy another one. I want to wait a while and just be sure that it's not gonna break on me or anything like that, because that last one, the Sasema one, was like £6 or something, and this one was somewhere in like the region of £5. So yeah, this is definitely going to help keep me on track with my fast, this massive amount of water. I am already starting to feel quite hungry. So that's a thing. It's only a little bit after 9 in the morning. I'm gonna have to, you know, use all of the tools at my disposal to try and keep my focus. So far, so good. It is 12. Just gone, and I've drank a fair amount of water. I've also got this. I did have another coffee about an hour ago, so my stomach is literally full of liquid right now. Unfortunately, I've had to put on several layers because it is just so gosh darn cold. I've got a hoodie on, jumper on, and my gilet / body warmer because hands are so cold. I don't even know what the temperature is right now, but let's just say that it is too cold for me. Hey, buddy. Oh my gosh, the weather on my iPad always brings up London, and it really annoys me. I don't understand why it does that. It's 6 apparently right now. Oh, it's supposed to be getting really nice later on in the week, so I look forward to that, but right now it is freezing. It is a little bit after 4, and at this moment in time I have had 2 full containers of water. I'm feeling pretty good. On the uncomfortable scale, I would say probably I'm sitting at like maybe a 2 right now, 2 out of 10, so that's really good. I'm just in the process of making dinner for everybody else, which isn't as challenging as I thought it might be. That's interesting. I've just been spending most of my time watching YouTube, writing a little bit, and just doing some general household chores, trying to still catch up from everything that I haven't been able to do thus far this week. There's a ton of washing that needs to be folded and put away into a space I don't have. So yeah, that's also fun for me. But overall, I would say yeah, I'm doing really good. I was feeling a little bit more hungry about an hour or so ago, but that's definitely passed. I have just refilled, so we are on water jug number 3. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. Container is just too long. It's too long, it's too much. Water jug. So what I'm really like keeping in mind right now is how I was a little bit naughty and I bought some dresses, and knowing Shein sizes, the large is gonna run a little bit small, so I'm using that as my inspiration to push me forward.
Tell them about the ducks and how you bought me like a...
And along with those dresses, I also bought Regina some plastic ducks that she's been pestering me about. They're like maybe the size of the tip of my finger. I'm fully expecting to go in her room and see them all laid out on the floor like it's a, you know, it's a gosh darn booby trap. And people are gonna get hurt by these tiny ass ducks, but
My granny's getting me some too. She's getting me a duck plushie. What she is? She's
getting you a duck plushie.
Yeah,
Did
really
she say
big.
That to you?
Yeah, she said she'd get me a really big duck plushie from Shein. Yeah, from Shein. She gave me a really big one.
Oh my god!
That would practically cover my entire bed.
Dude, you could have told me that before I started buying your stuff.
You already know. You already knew, and you just want to buy me more ducks. So I'm gonna have 50 ducks now.
That's totally what
I'm gonna have 50 ducks.
Hey, Bobby, what doing?
He's too short to be. He's too short. He can't get on
He's not
camera.
too short. He's a little love. He's not short. He's very tall and very handsome. Today has gone really good, and I'm literally about to go to bed, so I will see you again in the morning. It is the following morning, and something that's really been getting to me lately, and I still don't fully understand why it's happening. I mean, I can only maybe place it on something hormonally going on with me, but it's the amount of redness and just overall kind of
acne, I want to say, that I have going on right now. It's really red and angry and just irritating. I don't know exactly where this is coming from, and it's really annoying me. Especially as I do tend to take very good care of my skin. It's really putting a Debbie Downer on my overall mood, because I feel like, I don't really want to be wearing makeup or using too much products on my skin, especially when it's like this. I haven't had skin this bad, I want to say, in maybe like 10 years. And I really wish that I knew what was causing it, because if I did, then I would obviously, do my very best to try and rectify the issue. So I've actually looked it up, because when I was talking, I was just spitballing and not really, thinking that that would be the case. But according to this Google search, congested skin and pimples might start popping up during your weight loss due to hormonal changes in the body and shifting estrogen levels. So yeah, that definitely could be what is going on with me right now. That makes me a little bit sad. Maybe more sad than I should be about it, because whilst or at least I hope, it isn't something that continues, it also feels like a little bit of a downer, because you're trying to do something overall good for your health. Please excuse that washing that's on the floor. We literally just throw it on the floor before going to bed. But yeah, that's not good. I have been thinking a lot about what I want my goal weight to be lately. What number I think would be like, not the end all be all, but like the gold number one place kind of medal for me. And I'm not gonna outright come out and say it, because, well, if I fail, it's gonna not look good. But I also think it's a much more healthy thing to do, to take these smaller steps and make these smaller goals to achieve, rather than, trying to leap straight to the finish line, which is not what I am intending nor wanting to do. I don't think that is a healthy way of going about your weight loss. So I've decided to make a start on getting plenty of the good stuff into my body a little bit earlier today. This is the juice that I prefer above all other juices. I've got like 3 of them, because they're on sale at Sainsbury's right now, so that works for me. And I'm just about to start another coffee, which will be coffee number 3. it's just me up at the moment. Been expecting Dagger to come through, but no, it's been very quiet, aside from this kettle here. Yeah, and I like this time of morning. It gives me, you know, some time to think. Things like, am I going to give up my fast because it's Mother's Day? No, never even crossed my mind. And the reason that I say that is because I'm in the middle of watching a reaction channel. I know, literally my guilty pleasure, probably my guiltiest pleasure. And the person in the video is talking about how they massively overate because it was the Super Bowl. I don't really understand the correlation, but okay. It's a retro react, so it's a video from long in the past, but it's definitely an interesting kind of mindset to be having, like, I'm gonna go off the rails because there's food around and it's the Super Bowl. Maybe I'm making light of a deeper issue. That is completely possible, but yeah, I thought it was kind of funny and interesting. The kind of leaps that people will make in order to give themselves a little bit more. There's no shame in that. But, you know, I'm honest, maybe to a fault, and I always put, you know, if I want to eat something extra, the blame is on me, okay? It's not because I was watching TV and they had a takeaway. That's not the way it works. So it's the following morning. Andrew and I ended up watching Dune late yesterday afternoon, which that movie is so long, it actually bled into the evening. But yes, I broke my fast. It was great. I had tacos, and I also had, actually, scratch that. I had my tacos, but the kits only come with 10, so I was only able to have 5. I know, first world problems. But yes, oh my golly, they were amazing, and I love breaking my fast on tacos. I was so full after it was a little bit touch and go, like I'm not feeling all that great. I couldn't get those tacos in my mouth fast enough. But yeah, one of the reasons that I didn't vlog as much coming into like the afternoon, evening time, well, mostly the evening time, is that I began having pain, specifically about here on my kind of mid to upper torso, and it's still quite tender to touch. I have no idea what this is. It's freaked me out a little bit. From my understanding, I mean, I'm not a doctor nor an expert about anything, but it's like in an area that could be potentially a hernia. I know you should never ever use Google as your doctor, but this is something I am guilty of. If I have a pain or something that I don't understand, I ask Google. And yeah, I'm not understanding what this pain is. Like I said, it's only tender to touch. It's not like painful all the time, but it definitely does have me concerned. So if it doesn't go by itself in the next couple to few days-ish, give or take, then yeah, I'm probably gonna have to make a doctor's appointment and see if they can maybe give me a better idea of what might be happening, because I honestly don't know. Anywho, let's save that drama for the next vlogs. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have enjoyed this vlogging video. Always let me know what you think, and I hope and I'm wishing you a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are in the world, and I'm hoping to see you again very, very soon.